Welcome to my TED Talk. Today I want to be talking about why playing video games has positive effects on the mind, and more specifically, Dota 2. So, video games have many positive effects on the human mind, and I will highlight some of them today. I will also inform you about one game in particular, which is called Dota 2, and what effect this game in particular has. So, to start off, video games have many positive effects, such as making new social connections. Gamers are often referred to as being insulated, but it's actually quite the opposite. With the rise of multiplayer experiences online, it has created a new form of socializing, where players work together to solve problems. It has also been shown that video games can help to bring people together in person. Approximately 70% of all players play with their friends, most of the time. Playing video games can also improve the ability to make faster decisions. This ability can be strengthened through gaming. The gamers are always changing by showing new information. Players are forced to adapt quickly or face the harsh penalties. One study showed that players who were immersed in fast-paced games were 25% faster in reacting to questions about an image they had just compared to the people who didn't play at all. Another positive effect about video games is that they help to reduce stress. Although some games are considered to induce stress upon the player, the opposite can be true. A major study which measured heart rate identified that certain titles reduced the adrenaline response by over 50%. My final point is that video games enhance memory. Gaming enhances memory because it requires you to remember both audio and visual areas. The player is also required to read a description of what certain things do, and at the start of the games they provide tutorials on what to do. Thus, the player must memorize those tips. Another area that the player must remember is where the keys are on the keyboard or controller. Memorizing this lets the player smooth and can focus on other areas. This helps improve long and short-term memory. Dota 2 improves all the abilities stated above, but the main ones it improves is faster decision-making, cognitive abilities, improves decision-making, faster reactions, reducing stress, and helps you to establish stronger relationships. In Dota 2 you only have a limited view of what's around you because there is a thing called the fog of war, which makes the rest of the map dark. This allows the enemy to get a jump on you, thus to survive you must make decisions quickly, and you must have the reaction speed to do so. Dota 2 also improves cognitive abilities. Action video games require users to make rapid and decisive decisions, which is said to help their cognitive functions. Dota 2 requires its players to carry out their best reactions and fastest decision-making skills, which improves their brain functions, hence an improvement in their cognitive abilities. A third area which Dota helps in is reducing stress, because after a long day it's something to cool off on, and few games have actually been shown to help reduce stress like Dota 2. No matter if you win or you lose, you will always find something familiar and satisfying from playing. Researchers claim that games which rely heavily on decision making can help to reduce depression, hostile feelings, and all through mood management. My final point about why Dota 2 has positive effects in the mind is that it helps to establish stronger relationships. It helps to strengthen relationships because you must use communication in order to win and also have a good time. Playing with others over the mic has the same effect as being outside at a cafe, park, the list goes on. Having the ability to strengthen your relationship with others, all in the comfort of your own home, is a fantastic opportunity. This could help many people if they have trouble talking to people outside, because it could give them knowledge of how to respond to certain words or actions from others without going too far out of their comfort zone. So, in conclusion, I provided you with information about why playing video games, and Dota 2 more specifically, has positive effects on the mind and what some of those are. I have highlighted areas which video games in general improved, then I focused on the main areas which Dota 2 improves on. Video games have many benefits and there are many more improvements than the ones I have listed. The same can also be said for Dota 2. I've given you all this information about why Dota 2 has positive effects and why video games are a good way to improve many skills and abilities. So I hope this has changed your mind towards them or strengthened your understanding, and I hope you will give it a go and think twice next time before judging it. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.